Black Friday is here and the deals are almost endless. In today's video, we're going to be rounding up some of my favorites. And if you missed the previous videos that we've done, make sure you go back and check those out. I'll try to link playlists in the description below. On top of that, Cyber Week is coming up and I'm not quite sure what deals are going to be available, but I will be recording those and posting those as well. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if any of these are sold out, that just means you need to click the sub button and watch these videos just a touch faster. Let's dig right into all of these deals, starting with a company that I haven't mentioned in a few videos, Blade HQ. Blade HQ does a massive Black Friday sale, and not only do they do sale items, they have a lot of brand sales, and some of my favorites like the Kershaw OTFs with the Made in the USA action and Made in the USA build, as well as some of the Made in the USA push buttons from Kershaw are always on sale at Blade HQ, and Black Friday is just where you can find some really good deals. They also have a ton of very nice slip joints. This just happens to be a copper slip joint from Kershaw as well, and I also like the Spyderco deals that they have. On top of this, they are giving away free knives when you purchase a certain amount of items, and there's also a lot of other opportunities to save money across the board, but I did want to make an announcement about the Blade HQ Black Friday. It has begun and it is in full swing. All of the information and linking to the best deals will be in the description below from them. The next one I want to discuss is actually sunglasses, and I really don't think about purchasing sunglasses until Amazon Prime Day or Black Friday, and one of my go-to brands right now is WMP or WearMe Pro eyewear. They are polarized sunglasses and they have some really nice looks to them, a lot of vintage and classic looks. They have some of the clearest lenses, some of the nicest lenses I've seen on sunglasses, and these are about a third of the price of some name brands. These generally sell for $50. A lot of the models are on sale for at least 20% off, some even cheaper than that. I'll be linking the generic WearMe iPro men's polarized sunglasses in the description below. These are available on Amazon with free Prime shipping, but I've actually ordered 3 more just because I like them so much. I've got about 3 already. I keep one in each car, and at the about $40 to $35 sale price, if you lose one, it's not the worst thing in the world compared to losing a pair of $200 sunglasses or more, depending on what you buy. The next deal alert I want to talk about is a 704 Gear website deal. We've got a freaking sweet bundle that we just added not too long ago. Now, you may have already seen a video on it, but I want to reiterate. These are 3 packs. You buy any of the push button knives from our collection and you get a free Urban Ranger Light, coated D2 steel, G10 handles, reversible clip, and all the button locks are going to be 14C 28N, button lock ball bearing action, reversible pocket clip on these as well, rock solid lockup, and they'll have our new logo, and you'll get the gear patch. So any button lock, you'll get this knife and the gear patch. So like this set right here, $30. $30 for all 3 of these items, and free shipping on orders over $50. If you want one of the larger micarta handle ones like this guy right here, the Mantis, $40 for all 3 of these knives. If you want one of the button locks, getting one of the free Urban Ranger Light V2s is definitely a good option for this Black Friday sale. So $40 for all 3 of these items. And then we also have the Sabertooth. This guy right here in the G10 handle is $35, so $35 for this set. We also have other bundles, other knives on sale if you want to stack and save, but I figured I'd mention that one more time. Great opportunities over there. Another knife company that's doing some pretty amazing Black Friday sales, and I honestly covered them a lot early on, and I think a lot of people forgot about them after that initial video. Well, they've dropped the prices on some more knives from Tac Knives. They have an entire sales section. This guy right here is the OTF Grunt, M390 steel, 6061 T6 aluminum handles. This thing is a freaking beast of an OTF knife. Reversible clip, seatbelt cutter. The Wharncliffe blade is the one that's on sale, and honestly, I like it a little bit more than the drop point. The Wharncliffe is on sale down from $229 to $89.95. 61% off. On top of that, I've got the code 704 Tactical for 15% off across the board, and that is stackable, dropping the price closer to about $79, which is insane for an OTF featuring M390 and 6061 T6 aluminum handles with a reversible clip and a seatbelt cutter. This will sell out. It is a blowout price. They are clearancing out, never to be sold again, but they do offer a lifetime warranty on their products, so if you do have issues, you'll be handled. On top of that, these guys were charged with liquidating the company Beyond EDC. This is the Sunder. This thing is freaking sweet. A lot of these Beyond EDC knives have an MSRP between $55 and $70, but all of them are on sale sub $30 right now. This particular one is in 3 different color variations. It's on sale for $24.99 at 59% off. Then again, you stack that code 704 Tactical for an extra 15% off, and you are looking at this knife closer to about $22, $23, actually maybe even closer to $21.99, something like that. Can't do the math on the fly in my head, but this knife, ball bearing action, super smooth, rock solid lockup, refined edges in 3 colors with the reversible clip. That's a no-brainer. And they also have this guy right here. This one is pretty cool. I've actually featured this again. They generally sell for $44.99. It's called the Motive, on sale for $17.95 for what they have remaining. D2 steel, FR handles, and a second clip in the box so you can make it reversible. Closer to $15 after that discount. Love this knife, and there's many, many other Beyond EDCs that are on sale. Again, all of the links will be in the description below. Continuing with the deals, I do want to mention some of the Amazon specials that we covered, especially some of my favorites from the ThruNite discounts on Amazon. This is the T1 Pro. If you haven't jumped on this yet, you may want to try, because these are launched at $50 and they sold at $50, but not like they wanted, so they quickly dropped the price to $40, up to 1920 lumens, USB-C rechargeable, IPX8 waterproof rated, so they're fully submergible. We actually froze one in a block of ice and smashed it out. Double reversible clip, and these things just work out great. I believe, yep, they've got a magnetic base as well. They also have a low lumen mode that you can long press for bug out and prepping situations that last weeks on end, and this is just a great jack of all trades flashlight. Well, they weren't selling, so they dropped the price to, well, they were selling, but just not quite like they wanted to. So they dropped the price to $30, and they flew off the shelves, and I thought, man, they're going to get gone. And then for Black Friday, they dropped the price to $23.96. They also dropped the price of the ThruNite Archer Mini 405 down to $13.59, and a ton of other ThruNites to the lowest prices I've ever seen, period. Not since last Black Friday, but just the lowest ever. I'll be generally linking the ThruNite stuff in the description below. Viperade is one of those pouch companies that I've really come to love over the years, and they just dropped the price on this guy right here, the VE1P in high-vis blue and high-vis orange, down from $16.99 to $13.59, and across the board they've been dropping prices on a lot of their EDC pouches. I did an EDC pouch and wallet video if you want to check that out for more offerings, but this one in particular was very interesting to me, so I figured I would bring it again for you guys right here. Switching gears to watches, I'm going to give you an ultra value solution for an entry-level watch, as well as what I would consider almost an entry-level luxury watch, on par in some cases with like Tudor. And what we are looking at are Christopher Ward watches, and they are on sale for 15% off, and they restructured the company for the tariff situation. This is the C60 Trident Lumineer. These generally sell for right at about $2,500 on the metal bracelet, the titanium bracelet. On the rubber strap, which is what I personally like this for, I feel like it's going to be like a summer watch, very active watch there, $19.95. But you've got 15% off, and I haven't seen that before from Christopher Ward. So that Black Friday sale was really good. I just actually got mine in. I ordered it a few months ago, and I love this watch. It's a titanium housing, actual lume blocks. The bezel action is phenomenal. The quality of the caliber on this is absolutely awesome. It's the Sellita SW3000-1, and it's actually cost certified. So great watch, especially when you can get it for under sub $2 bills. They also have the C60 Trident, a brand new offering from these guys. I don't want to say brand new. It's fairly new offering from these guys. A lot of high-vis colors on this particular one right here. They're going to be on sale for Black Friday, 15% off as well. But this one's going to be a little bit more affordable. They sell for $9.75 on the strap, so you're looking at saving 15% off, dropping them close to a little closer to about $8.75, maybe even cheaper than that. Again, math is hard on the fly, but love this watch right here. Good movement in that as well, just not quite as good as this guy right here. And then if you were looking for a very entry-level watch, this Bernie is freaking sweet. Bernie makes titanium field watches, dive watches, things like that. This titanium field watch actually has the Japanese sweeping movement in it. So one of the Seiko sweeping movements. It's a quartz movement, but you can see the second hand sweeps very similar to an automatic watch. The ink black dial on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Ultra lightweight. I actually swapped out the straps on this one, but they are very nice, especially with a wide variety of field watches, and these generally go between 75 to 100. They're on sale for as low as 59. So if you're looking for a great entry-level titanium watch with a quartz Japanese sweeping movement, you are not going to find a better watch than this on the market, and it just happens to be incredibly affordable during this price range. And one of the last deals I want to talk about is actually a jacket that I wear on the channel all the time, and every time I wear it, everybody asks me where I got this thing. This is a camo pattern rain jacket, but there's a lot of different patterns available. One of the nicest windbreaker rain jackets I've ever owned, and it has been holding up well. Definitely waterproof. You've got the hood on the back if you need it. Nice pockets. It keeps you warm from the wind. These generally go for about $37.99 to $40, depending on what's going on, and a lot of times they're just sold out because they are so great. I personally love this rain jacket, but a few versions are on sale for as low as $30.99. So I figured I'd mention it, but it's honestly worth paying the full price. I'm only throwing it in the end because on the main channel, I've actually had this question on the main channel and the Instagram about 10 to 20 times this week because I posted a video over there. So I figured I would just drop it in this video as well towards the end. Again, check out those other videos. Make sure you sub the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.